Yan mga kaibigan, good afternoon. Alam nyo, talagang naghihintay ako ng cue. Na-realize ko, ako nga pala ang dapat mag-start na kaagad. Yan, good afternoon po. At nandito po ulit tayo sa Anything Goes, dito po sa Abante News Online.
Travel, food, at chikahan, all in one. Sa Anything Goes with June Lalim.
Yan, we're back. Siyempre pa live na live dito po sa Abante News Online. Ito po ang Anything Goes. Siyempre Wednesday edition. Alam niyo mga kaibigan, sikat na sikat po ang concert king na si Martin Nievera. Pero alam niyo ba na marami pa rin na nalilito, maraming hindi nakakaalam kahit nakakasama niya nga po si Miss Vicki Nievera. Si Vicki po ay twin sister ng ating concert queen. Concert queen tuloy. Concert king. Naalala ko si Paps kasi galing ako sa bahay niya kanina. May kinuha ako. Oh, ayan. Pero eto, this afternoon po, kasama natin dito sa Anything Goes. Let's all welcome Miss Vicki Nievera. Hi, Vicki!
Hi, everybody. Hello. I'm so excited to be here. Anything goes talaga. Anything goes. June.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
You're really looking good. Ang ganda-ganda po ng twin sister. Yan. Oo. Vicki. Yan.
Yes.
Sabi ko kasi kanina, kahit sikat na sikat si Martin, kahit nakakasama mo na nga siya, meron kayong Quarantines, yung sa Martin in the House, yung online show niya na nagsimula nung nag-lockdown last year. 1 year na yan. Pero may mga ibang nalilito. Hindi nila alam na may kambal si Martin. Kala nila magkapatid lang kayo, di ba? Oo. Pero marami rin bang nagugulat, Vicki, pag sinasabi mong twin sister ka ni Mart or pag pinapakilala ka niya as twin sister? May mga, hanggang ngayon ba, may mga nagugulat?
Yes, hanggang ngayon, everybody's surprised. Parang secret lang ako, June.
Yeah.
Minsan lang ako lumalabas. No, pero talaga, they still get shocked to this day. They don't know everything about him pala. Diba?
Pero lagi naman nababanggit nga. Like ako, alam mo, nakakalimutan ko nawawala sa isip ko, Vicki, na kambal kayo. Although, lagi kita nakakachikala. Pero alam mo yung wala sa isip ko na may kambal si Martin at kambal kayo. So, mga tao siguro ganun din. Baka encounter na nila before na nalaman na nila. Pero laging nawawala kasi wala ka sa limelight di ba?
Exactly.
Lately lang. So, bakit ba nung nag-start si Martin in showbiz in the 80s, asaan si Vicki Nievera? How come hindi siya masyadong nakikita ng mga tao? Can you make kwento, Vicki, about your life? Growing up, being the kambal of Martin, pero parang you're kumbaga, so shy, sa limelight, di ba? Vicki, what you call this? Okay lang, even if you want to speak in English, okay lang, alam ko you're having a hard time in Tagalog, but
guess what? I understand you na intindihan ko ikaw.
Yeah.
So,
no problem.
Taglish na lang.
Because, Taglish. Yeah, because, I'm having a hard time speaking in English.
No, speak in Tagalog. It's okay.
Yeah, I'll speak in
If
Tagalog.
I don't understand you, I'll tell you, diba? Ganun lang.
If you want me to really speak in English or fluent English, you have to pay me a big talent fee, okay?
Ganon. Okay, so di na lang. Tagalog na lang.
Tagalog na lang ako. Okay. Pero
in answer to your question about where was I all this time, so what happened was I actually grew up in the States. I decided when Martin was first starting his career, I decided to try a life in America. So that's why. So I was in the States all this time for so many years. And then minsan, I visit in the summertime or pag may holiday. So I spent time in Manila, but temporarily always. And then fast forward to now, I decided, hey, let's see what life is like back home. So I came home. And now Martin and I are housemates. We live together. So
nice.
Diba? So only now.
Yes, meaning states sa mainland or in Hawaii. Kasi di ba you grew up kayo ni Martin o hiwalay kayo in Hawaii?
No, we grew up in Hawaii. We were together in Hawaii the entire time. Hawaii, California, many
Okay.
places. But when he decided to start his career, he stayed here na. But I continued sa States, di ba? And
So
then
saan sa States?
I
Vicky?
lived in Atlanta, I lived in Tennessee, I lived in Virginia, Baltimore. I was all over the place. Nasa hotel business naman ako. Manager ako ng mga hotel.
Ang bongga. So sa hotel ka nakatira?
So that yes, wherever I lived, I would get transferred, opening different hotels with a Four Seasons chain. So
Ang
I
bongga.
manage yung mga bellmen, yung mga front desk clerks. Yun ang job ko noon in the hotel business. And then after that, naging manager ako ng Starbucks for mga 9 years. Yes. About 3
Okay.
different stores. So ganun ako.
Okay.
I
Where?
worked
Where that? Where?
I worked in Las Vegas in Starbucks. I was trained in Las Vegas. So I
Okay.
was there.
Talaga? Saan doon? Kasi ang hilig ko, inililibot ko eh. Di ba may malaki pa doon sa may Balis, iba-ibang
Oh,
star.
yeah.
Minsan may
Beautiful, no?
by the hotel, di ba? Oo.
Now, I was not
Starbucks.
exactly on the strip. I was the first Starbucks that you would see before you hit the Las Vegas strip. So galing California, when they're traveling down or driving, we're the first Starbucks that they see. So super busy store. Tapos across the street from FAU, which is the College of Las Vegas, the University of Las Vegas. My store was across the street lang. So daming estudiante, it was very busy. So that's where I was. That's where I was in Las Vegas.
Ang bongga. Pero so, from hotels, naging Starbucks naman, di ba? At ang
Yeah.
bongga, 4 seasons. Oo, di ba?
Four
Ako,
seasons. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried the one in Boston. Okay, tama ba? Boston. Oh, tama no, Boston yung kung saan yung yung the famous school, business school, Harvard. Tama no?
Yes. Yeah. Beautiful. That's a beautiful property.
Yeah,
But they
oo.
take such good care of you. That's where I learned to be such a parang I'm so picky with the customer service that we receive here because of my training with Starbucks and with Four Seasons. So yeah, it was nice. It was a great experience. I still believe that that's a very big part of my life, and I wouldn't mind doing it again.
Okay,
Yeah.
but now you're not working anymore.
Well, now, I started working when I first moved here. I used to be Martin's guest lagi. He would bring me and guest me in several shows all around Asia, basically, to sort of show me around the Philippines and show me around. We went to Singapore, we went to Hong Kong, we were all over the place. Saipan together. I was always his guest. His kaduet for like 2 songs and then concert na for
At least,
Martin.
maganda rin, kasi parang banding nyo eh. Kasi matagal din kayo hindi nagkasama, di ba?
And you know what? We grew up singing at home. So every time we would just pick up a guitar and just sing for the family. So that's very much a part of our growing up. So when I came back to the Philippines, he wanted to not only show me around the place and make me travel, but also let me do what I love doing, sing with him, di ba? So that's how that started. I was his guest. Always. Until now.
Yeah, pero hindi mo naisip na na finally pasukin talaga ang showbiz na be in showbiz talaga as a singer. Oo.
You know what? I think it's in our blood to be in front of an audience. And I think I've been in front of my own type of audiences prior to this quarantine thing. Prior to singing, I was a voiceover girl. I was a host. I was a corporate show narrator and online voice, that type of thing. So I did a lot of that, but this is the first time, June, in fairness, in the very first time that I'm actually singing like one song after the other. May mga solo pa ako ngayon. Before kaduet lang. Ngayon, I have songs, even for you, right?
Yeah,
I sing you your songs all the time.
Show ka na solo in fairness. At talagang ang mga fans ni Martin din, mga fans mo na sila. Tapos
They're
talagang,
so loyal.
oo, talagang
loyal.
bongga. Talagang ako nga nakaano sa akin sa Facebook ko, may notification ako. Pag nag-online ka, na magsishow ka, always nanonotify ako. So nakakapanood ako. Pero may aaminin ako sa'yo. Siyempre,
Ano?
nanonood ako mga first 10-15 minutes, magko-comment ako. Tapos siyempre, back to may ginagawa ko, back na ulit doon. At least hindi mo isipin na hindi ako nag-support.
That's the beauty of the internet, di ba? Pwede ka mag-laundry or
Pwede mo naman
duties
balikan eh.
aside. Basta
At saka
nandyan
pwede
yung
mo
music.
Pwede mong balikan nasa mo naman, nasa page mo naman yun eh. So pwedeng panoorin ulit, 'di ba?
Yes,
Kung
yes.
pakinggan yung mga kinakanta mong Karen Carpenter songs, for me, pupunta ako doon sa page mo para pakinggan ulit, 'di ba?
That's so sweet, June. It warms my heart. Every time nakita ko yung pangalan mo na pumasok dyan sa chat, sabi ko, yay, June's here. Parang, I'm so comfortable and not nervous when you're there. So keep on showing up.
Actually, alam ko yan, kaya nag-online ako.
I appreciate that. You're the sweetest.
Yes. Going back dun sa kanina usapan natin na a lot of people talaga hindi nila alam that Martin as a twin sister, di ba? Okay. May pagkakataon na ba when yung nandun ka, lalo na nung sa States ka na hindi kayo madalas magkasama na may pagkakataon na ba na may na-meet ka na Pinoy na kwento mo na I'm Martin Nievera's twin sister na parang nagugulat na parang hello, I think you're just pretending, hello, but may oo.
They don't believe talaga, they don't. Yeah, we've had a few of those where it comes up in conversation kasi Nievera, di ba? So your name, whatever. Usually it's on the phone with a customer service representative that's from the Philippines, di ba?
Yeah.
Di ba may mga call centers?
Yeah.
They're really here, but they're working for something in the States that I'm calling about. So I
Yeah.
hear na Pinoy yung voice. So
alam mo naman like when I call the customer service of AT&T, it's always like that. I know that they're Filipinos, but they told me when I asked them, one time I asked this girl, I know you're Filipino, how come you're talking to me in English? Can we just talk in Tagalog? It's better. So you will understand my concern. So, and she said, no, sir, we cannot talk in Tagalog because recorded nga yung conversation, di ba?
yes,
And nire-review din sila kung okay sila makipag-usap, di ba? So, they cannot talk to me in Tagalog. So, even if I'm hard talking to them in English, okay na lang. So okay. Anong story, Vicki?
So I was on the phone one time and this customer service representative was not super friendly. Okay. So sabi ko, I want this person to be friendly naman. So I started, so parang you're from the Philippines, right? Wow, she didn't want to give any conversation. She didn't want to give any information na talagang she was in the Philippines. So finally I said, thank you so much for your help. My name is Vicki Nievera. I don't know if you know who Martin Nievera. I already wanted to drop his name, but she's nice to me na. And, in fairness, she became super nice after she found out I was the twin. At first, kunyari, no effect. Okay. And then by the end, friendly na siya. So his name comes in handy very often. Mm-hmm. Even if they don't believe I'm the twin. Talagang she's, ay, may kambal pala siya.
Pero, Vicki, may pagkakataon na ba na talagang ini-insist mo na you're really the twin sister of Martin, pero ini-insist talagang walang kambal si Martin?
Yeah.
Yes,
that actually happens a lot. They think I'm his partner, they think I'm his wife, but no way does he have a twin. When did that, yes, I've had that several times where they really don't believe. Now, if we're side by side and I tell you we're twins, parang you believe, no? I said, we kind of look alike, don't you think, June, a little bit?
And sounds alike,
Sounds alike.
Even yung pagtawag mo ng June sa akin, it's parang Martin yung tumatawag din, di ba?
Ganon. Yeah, we're the same, twins are weird that way. We have the same experiences.
Okay, since you're twins, Sinong mas madaldal sa inyo ni Martin? Are you also madaldal? Oo.
Alam mo
Kasi
siya,
big mouth ang tawag kay Martin ng iba, di ba? Oo.
talagang big mouth siya. Siya ang mas daldal sa akin. Ako, tahimik lang minsan,
Yeah.
madaldal minsan. Depende sa topic, di ba?
Yeah. Pero yan nga, no, yan, para sa viewers natin, pag naririnig niyo nagsasalita ngayon, nagtatagalog, pilit na nagtatagalog po si Vicki
Pilit
Nievera.
ba?
Okay, talagang parang si Martin din, di ba? Lalo na nung penthouse days
House
ni
life.
Martin, di ba? Oo, ganyan yan oo, di ba? Pero now, medyo mas nag-improve yung Tagalog niya, but still, ganun pa rin naman. And you really sounds alike talaga, di ba? Oo.
Kailangan you have to try kasi nandito tayo sa Pinas.
Yeah.
Di
Okay.
ba?
Since yours, kumbaga, sounds alike kayo ng twin brother mo, okay, Vicky, can you sing something? Yung konting-konti lang, ilang line lang na para wag tayong putulin, ng kanta ni Martin. Ano yung kanta ni Martin na gusto mo?
Tingnan mo, may reverb na. Kagaya ni Martin.
Alam mo,
Yung
feeling
mga,
ko, hindi kaya si Martin yung technical guy mo dyan sa tabi mo. Oo.
you know what he is? He actually handles all the sound.
Yeah.
So mga levels ng -1, mga levels ng mic. That's why you always see him in the shot and always busy. Diba? And then, yun, he's the techie. But when I'm up here, I'm the techie. So may reverb na ako.
Yeah.
If you want a few lines of a Martin Nievera song, what is
Yeah.
my favorite Martin? What's my favorite Martin song? Let me think. There's so many. I can sing Ikaw ang lahat sa akin. Oh boy, I forgot the words. Tagalog eh. Be
Pero
my
it's
lady, come to me and take my hand and be my lady. Truly, I must let you know that I'm in love with you. Parang hindi bagay, be my lady.
bagay, pang lalaki talaga yung kanta at baka pagkamalang ka pa, di ba? Oo. Pero ang mga kambal ba, like kahit kumbaga miles away kayo before, pag may nararamdaman ba si Martin, like malungkot si Martin or may sakit si Martin, napipil mo?
You know what? That happens, June. That's very true. Even in our younger days, they say that we used to cry a lot. We'd have our own cribs. We'd cry a lot. And the only time that we would stop crying is when I was in his crib or he was in my crib. Pagkasama, no crying. So we really had a bond since birth. And then that's true with most twins, no? When I lived in the States, medyo malungkot minsan ako. I would call him, is everything okay? Yun pala, he's going through something. And even physical things. Like one time, I was in the dentist. I had some teeth work done. He lived here in the Philippines. I was in the States. Then when we were talking at the time, wala pang cellphone, wala pang text, nasa telepono. Oh, kumusta ka? Whatever. And he told me, well, I spent the day at the dentist. Ako naman, so did I. Oh, what happened? I had a tooth crack. Anong tooth? Yun pala parehong tooth. June. That's a true story. True story. That happens to us a lot. Emotional, yung mga physical. When I was buntis with my first child, siya nag-feel lahat ng mga morning sickness. Siya.
Kala
He
ko
didn't even,
siya.
nabuntis din siya. Hindi.
So, yung morning sickness, siyang nakaramdam.
He felt it. He called me. He said, are you pregnant? I said, no, what are you talking about pregnant? He goes, okay, because I've been getting sick. Yun pala, I was buntis. I didn't know it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At yung mga labor pains, it's so weird. We're really connected somehow.
Oo nga. Sandali. Nung naglihi ka, baka siya din yung naglihi for you.
I think. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oo.
Ganon talagang mga kambal. Special.
Oo nga. Okay. The first time na malalayo ka kay Martin, when he went here in the Philippines, naghiwalay kayo, gaano kahirap? Siyempre kasi growing up, magkasama kayo, di ba? My gosh, parang nagiging slang na rin ako, okay? Nagaya ko yata yung pagka-slang mo, okay? Pero
Lang.
yun, okay, the first time na matagal kayong magkakalayo, anong naramdaman nyo?
You know what, June? I can tell you a story actually about that. Before we separated, we were together all the time, no? And we were already living here in Manila together. And I remember he was already becoming professional. He got his own apartment. He was starting to move slowly to his brand new apartment. And every time one more piece of furniture would go out of the house, parang feeling ko, oh my gosh, it was so hard to see it happen. It literally feels like na part of your own body is going to be detached. It's strange, huh? But from that time, as he was packing, I remember feeling so sad. But the heart of Martin Nievera, he could feel it. He could feel it. And that night, after all that, the final night, when all his things were already in his new place, he came back. Instead of staying in his new place, he came back and he came to my room and he stayed with me that night. And parang feeling niya rin, this is going to be sad, you know, this is a separation of two people that have been together the whole time. So from that point on, you know, we had our little moment. He came back to stay with me and then left the next day. He made it easier. That's Martin talaga. He tries to make everything easier if he can. So that was sad. And then many, many years apart, we were never really that far apart because we're always in communication daily, no matter what. So we got used to the distance na rin after a while. However sad.
Vicky, being close to Martin, syempre ako, being close to him, being close to sa mga taong nakapaligid sa kanya, alam ko kung how generous Martin is, di ba? Kasi when I was still starting in showbiz, bago pala ako noon, syempre nababasa ko, kuripot si Martin, ganito si Martin, he's like this, he's like that. Pero nung naging close ako sa kanya, nalaman ko kung gaano siya ka-generous, gaano siya kabait na tao. Like ako, walang occasion, like nung nauso yung Bluetooth, yung Bluetooth, 'di ba? Nagka-Bluetooth ang Apple, may Bluetooth na product. Bumili siya, binilan niya yung mga taong close sa kanya, including me. Kaya ako, Bluetooth na to, galing kay Martin, this one.
You're still using it.
Yeah, I'm still using it. The other day, nagkataon na may work siya somewhere, nandun ako. So, nagiya sila ng dinner, nakasama ko sila with Joy Alonso, syempre the manager.
I heard about
Yeah, oo nga. At talagang nakita ko, talagang nagpabalot siya ng pagkain, pinadala for you, may mga pinadalan siya. Talagang ganon kay ka-close. Pati yung pagkain talaga iniintindi ka niya na nung kinakain namin isang dish, sabi niya magugustuhan mo. So he made sure na meron siyang papadalang dish na yon sa'yo, di ba? Oo.
Sarap
Yeah, oo. So, at saka, he's super bait, napaka-generous. Kung kilala ng tao si Martin, sasabihin nila, ay, mali pala yung mga nababasa namin before, di ba? Kasi, syempre, pag hindi siya kilala, he's so generous. Pag natuwa siya, gusto niya yung tao, di ba? Hindi kailangang manghingi sa kanya. He will always remember, nag-share siya ng blessings. Sa'yo, being the twin sister, okay, how generous si Martin?
He has been,
ano yung hindi mo makakalimutan na nagulat ka? Kilala mo siya, pero nagugulat ka pa rin sa mga ginagawa niya.
Yung nagulat ako when I got separated from my husband, Martin took me in. Martin was the one who met me sa airport, which I expected, di ba? Kapatid, kambal. Of course, he's going to pick me up. He kept on telling me, just come to Las Vegas. I'll take care of you. At that time, I think he had 3 houses there at that time and may mga investment, ganon. He said, I'll just put you in one of those houses. Just come. So for a while, we would talk about it. And then finally, I really had to leave na. And when I arrived there, what I didn't expect, yung pinaka-surprise, was not only I knew I was going to live in one of his houses, but he picked me up in a car for me. The car was mine, may cell phone sa kotse, ready to go so that I would have my own car immediately upon arriving in Las Vegas. And so I'll never forget that. He always like surprises me that way, where he gives me something that I don't know that I will need, but pala I need. You know, he anticipates your needs, and that is always a pleasant surprise. As busy as he can be, as many people as he has to take care of in his life, for him to remember you separately from all of them, it's always a pleasant surprise and, you know, very heartwarming. And that's the Martin Nievera that we know and love, right, June?
Yeah,
Diba?
yeah. Oh, si Martin, pag mahal ka niya, you don't have to ask. Uh, Ganun siya ka-generous, ganun siya kabait na tao. And syempre, being the kambal, being the twin of Martin, ikaw mismo yung makakapagsabi kung gano'n nga kabait yung twin brother mo, di ba?
Bait
O,
talaga, bait.
oo, oo. Pero eto, syempre, nakikita ko, nakakasama ko kayo. Ang ganda rin ng ano, Martin now naman talaga is really that close, really friends with Pops, di ba? Friends
Mhm.
with uh, iba pang exes niya, okay, and syempre may bago siya ngayon si Ange, ganyan, you're also, ano, ang ganda pag magkakasama tayo, nakikita ko kung gaano ka rin ka-close sa kanila. Kumbaga parang ano one big happy family, di ba? Magkakasama, magkakaibigan, ang ganda-ganda. Pag nakikita mo yung gano'n na syempre before, hindi naman kinakailan ni Martin, although inaamin niya yung kasalanan niya na
Mhm.
talaga
Mhm.
ano niya, sinasabi niya siya talagang ang nagkaroon ng problema, 'di ba? Fault niya. Ganun naman si Martin eh. Hindi niya sasabihin may fault ang iba, 'di ba? Siya lagi akuin niya talaga 'yan. Pero yun nga, nakikita mo that he's really friends kahit dun kay syempre kay Pops, nanay ng mga anak niya, even kay Katrina, nanay ni
Mhm.
Santino. Yeah, and yeah, masaya siya ngayon with Ans. Pag nakikita mo na yon yung masaya si Mark pagkasama si Pops, they're very kumbaga friends din sila ni Katrina, and happy siya with Ans. Anong nararamdaman mo?
You know, that is Martin's life. So really anything important to him in his life is important to me. And sometimes minsan hindi it's not smooth sailing all the time, di ba? We know that. We know that he has had different challenges. And so I just basically try to be there, stay by his side as many times as I can, and support him through the decisions that he makes, either bad or good. Help him through the results of the bad. Celebrate the good moments with him, diba? And the girls that you mentioned, you know, they are our family. You know, believe it or not, in this modern day, we have all learned to be civil and be friendly in this world, which is great. I think it's a blessing. No more na bad feelings, no more na bad vibes, di ba? Lahat good vibes from this day forward, sana.
Yeah. And ang saya kasi 'di ba, ang saya bilang kambal ni Martin na nakikita mo siyang masaya, tapos friends sa lahat, 'di ba?
It's nice to see that. It's nice to see healthy relationships. However, anong word dyan? Dysfunctional. Basta
Yeah.
happy and
Yes.
healthy, di ba?
Yeah, oo. And siyempre si Martin siyempre bukod sa he's a good twin to you, tapos talagang pagdating sa mga anak niya sobrang mapagmahal siya, 'di ba? How's Martin as a dad naman? Anong masasabi mo as a dad?
Martin, as a dad, I'd say, you know, his three boys are so blessed to have him. As busy as he can get, he really tries to make the times that he does have with his sons, ano, matter. You know, they like to eat they like to go to their favorite places. When we could go out, we
Yeah.
would, you know, he takes them to their favorite places. Santino, he takes to Disney. You know, all
Yeah.
the things that they like, he wants to surround them with. So I think
Yeah.
he spoils them. He tries to make them happy at all times and tries to make up for lost time. I think is what really happens. At
Yeah.
mahirap yun minsan. because it's never enough time that you can spend with your children. But he does his best, and I think he's a great father. He's a great father.
Yeah. He's really for me, sa nakikita ko, he's really a great father. Talaga, like, talagang, pantay-pantay yung pagmamahal niya sa mga anak niya. Diba?
Yes.
Tapos yung time na talagang he'll do everything for them. Actually, sa lahat ng taong nakapaligid sa kanya, sa lahat ng mga taong nagmamahal at minamahal niya, di ba? Yan, very malalim yung Tagalog ko. Pero, yan nga, Vicki, being the twin sister, kumbaga, eto naman, syempre, kanina ang dami mong magandang sinabi about your twin brother, di ba, kay Martin. Pero eto, kasama natin ngayon si Martin, live, para magsabi naman ng message para sa kanyang favorite sister, twin sister, yaan. Ladies and gentlemen, eto po, the concert king, Mr. Martin Nievera. Hi, Mark!
Hello,
June. Oh my gosh, Mart. Where are you, next door?
Hindi, biglaan lang to. Since we're talking about Martin, na ang ganda ng mga sinabi mo. So I asked him, nag-ano ko sa kanya, tinext ko siya, sabi ko, can you do a phone patch for a message for Vicki, your twin sister? Martin, anong message mo for Vicki, your twin sister? Kasi yung mga iba pa nga, hindi nila, ay, andyan lang si Martin. Oo. But,
she's my favorite twin sister. I only have one. Only one. I only have one. Only one, and she's a great twin sister. She's the only one I have, so I have no choice. But she's a big heart, and she loves to sing and she loves to entertain. And syempre, malapit din sa'yo, di ba?
Yeah, yeah, she's so nice. She's so ma-PR. She's like you. Since you're there naman, papatayin ko na tong phone patch, Martin. You're there naman kasi nag-e-echo. Nag-e-echo. Diyan na lang magsalita si Martin. Magkatabi naman kayo. Yaan. Oo. So, Mart, what's your message for Vicki? Sinabi ni Vicki talagang nung naghiwalay sila ng asawa niya, ikaw yung talagang nandun for her. Talagang sinundo mo pa siya sa airport, and talagang as twins kayo, ikaw pa yung morning sickness nung buntis siya, tinanong mo siya kung buntis ba siya kasi ikaw yung nakakaramdam, di ba? Hindi niya alam that time na buntis siya. So what can you say about Vicki naman?
During that time, syempre, lahat ng mga pains na pinifeel niya, kung unang pinifeel, yung morning sickness niya, even dati yung sa school, di ba? Kunyari may masama yung masama ako yung mood ko that day. I'll go to the nurse's office, tapos nakikita ko na dyan din si Vicki. So sabi ko, anong ginagawa mo rito? Sabi niya, masama din yung health ko ngayon. I don't feel well, sabi niya. Me too! So maraming kaming me too moments kasi twins yun eh. Even wala siya, kunya malayo siya sa akin, nasa Amerika siya, nandito ako sa Philippines, pareho-pareho kami nag-feel. And then when we see each other, it's like parang baliwala, parang kahapon lang.
Okay. Martin, eto na, last na. Kasi para moment naman ni Vicki. Martin, kasi kanina, we talk about yung mga instances na nagugulat ang tao, ayaw maniwala pag sinasabi niya she's your twin sister. Oo. Pag ikaw, knowing you kasi, people talaga, alam nila mapagbiro ka, mahilig kang magbiro, mag-good time. So pag sinasabi mo before na twin sister mo si Vicki, naniniwala ba kaagad yung mga tao or they thought na niloloko mo lang sila, piniplaytime mo?
Actually, nakakatawa yung iba, nagtatanong sa akin, kambal mo siya? Ano kayo? Identical?
Hindi pwede, right?
Hindi pwedeng lalaki at babae na identical dahil wala kayong identical sexual organs, iba yung mga... But, no, unang-una, they don't want to believe. Ayaw nila maniwala na kambal kami. Brother and sister, related, family members, yes, but kasi we don't look like twins.
Yeah.
She looks much older.
Of course not. 6 minutes lang.
June, I miss you na. I love you, June.
I just saw you last Friday, no?
Friday ba?
Yeah.
Friday sila niya. Thank you, Martin, ha. Hindi na kita istorbahin. Pero syempre, aabangan namin yung Quarantines. Martin in the house with Vicki Nievera. Syempre, ngayon nga, medyo mahigpit, di ba? So, I thought on April 4, magla-live dapat ang ASAP. Hindi muna. Magiging April 11. Hopefully, makapag-live kayo ng April 11. Kung hindi may extend tung medyo lockdown tayo, 'di ba? Mahigpit. So, Martin, thank you very much for your message kay Vicki.
Sa lahat ng mga listeners nyo.
Yeah, thank you. You're a good brother. Actually, ako super natatouch ako. Pinakita ko ulit last Friday, pinakita ko sa iyo yung Bluetooth na binigay mo. Pinakita ko ngayon kay Vicki. Always dala-dala ko siya. Martin, thank you very much. Yan, ang twins brother po ni Vicki Nievera. Yan. Okay. Thank you, Martin. Yan. Oo. Yeah, I'm here sa bahay ni Joy. Yan. Okay.
She's with Joy now.
Nandito ako. Nakikikain ako dito. Dito na muna ako titira. Pero yan. Ay, ang bongga. Yan. Nakapasok na. Parang galing ng Las Vegas. Siyempre yan po. Nakasama natin si Martin. And ewan natin kung hanggang kailan yung pangungulit niya. Kung hanggang ano. Pero Vicki,
yes.
Darating kaya yung time na, since you're now also a singer, di ba? Marami na rin nagsasabi sa yung imamanage kanila, gusto kanilang i-manage. Maraming interesado to get you even sa mga corporate shows, di ba? Professionally kaya, pwede kang maging singer na rin.
Wait.
Yeah. Okay lang. Yeah. Ginawa ni Martin yung camera.
You know what?
Yeah.
I would be so game. Yes, I'm very open to doing something professionally. That would be great. Right
Dapat
now,
si
I'm
Martin,
doing it for fun.
Yeah. Dapat si Martin i-compose ka ng kanta.
Diba? Or duet sa album niya kaya or twin album kaya, ambisyosa.
Bongga, oo. Pero yun nga, Vicki, aabangan namin yan. Oo. Ngayong panahon, syempre, ng COVID-19 pandemic, at least parang feeling ko parang mas lalo kayong nagkalapit ni Martin, yung mga time na hindi kayo nagkakasama because of the quarantine also, di ba? Nagkaroon pa kayo ng Quarantines, Martin in the House, online show, di ba? Ngayon, alam ko, madadalas na naman yan. Kailan, last Sunday, I think, nag-online kayo. Siyempre, mapapadalas yan, di ba? At siyempre, mas ma-excite kami kasi dobleng kasiyahan, dobleng feel-good na kantahan. Kasi twins nga kayo, di ba? Yeah. Thank you very much.
Started.
Yes, yeah. Thank you very much, Vicki, for your time. Yan. Ngayon po, mga kaibigan, nalaman yung talagang mag-twins nga sina Vicki Nievera and Martin Nievera. Yan. 6 minutes apart. Nauna ka ng 6 minutes, di ba? So, sandali. Eto, si Martin ba tinatawag kang ate because of that?
Hindi. Tinatawag sa akin Victoria.
Victoria. Yeah.
Actually, we do our sweet way to reach out to each other is to call each other twin. Hey, twin. We call each other twin.
Yeah. Anyway, Sian, mas aabangan pa namin yung mga iba pang episode ng Quarantines nyo sa Martin in the House online show. Siyempre, napapanood po yan sa Martin Nievera official Facebook page, di ba? Oo. Tapos meron din po si Vicki, nagla-live din siya. Saan ka nagla-live, Vicki?
Sa Facebook page ko naman. So while he's busy, I will come on maybe once a week to keep everybody company sa lockdown na ito so that people can try to get away from how they're feeling about the situation today and escape through some music. So yes, I will be there once a week on my page naman. Vicki Nievera.
Yan. Okay. Thank you very much, Vicki, for your time. Siyempre pa, we're so happy na kasama kang namin ngayong Wednesday dito sa Anything Goes, dito sa Abante News Online. Vicki, any message for your fans? Para sa
I just want to say thank you so much for all of you who come online and listen to the music. I love your company. Talagang mahal na mahal kita. Thank you so much.
Ako, I really love you, Vicky. Ang bait-bait mo, ang galing mong makisama. Mahal mo yung mga taong mahal ni Martin. Pero hindi mo lang kami mahal dahil mahal kami ni Martin. Mahal mo kami dahil mabait kang tao. You're
Thank you so much,
nice.
June.
Oh,
That's so
napakabait
sweet.
mong tao. Yeah,
Love you,
oo.
June. Love you so much. Thank you
Ah,
so much.
I love you more, yan. Thank you very much, yan. Mga kaibigan, napanood po natin ang Anything Goes with Miss Vicki Nievera and with the special participation ng Concert King, ang kanyang twin brother na si Martin Nievera. Yan. Isang masayang hapon na naman po ang pinagsamahan natin dito po sa Abante News Online. Hanggang sa Monday po ulit, dito lang sa Anything Goes. Bye!
Travel, food, at chikahan, all in one. Sa Anything Goes with June Lalim.